How are you guys today? Welcome in. How are you? Blessings to everyone. Welcome in. How are you guys doing today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, yes. It's a beautiful Friday. Beautiful Friday. Beautiful Friday. And the weather is just perfect. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. I love it. It's not too cold. It's not too hot. It is just right. You need a little jacket or a little sweater or a little hoodie, and you are set and good to go. And Kingdom, how are you guys? How are you guys today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How are you guys today? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Kingdom, how are you? We are talking today about the flying monkeys. Do we know what that looks like? Do we know what that entails? Do we know what comes with it? Yeah, Kingdom, how are you guys? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Sorry, YouTube just sent me an email, so I'm just going through it as you guys come on in. Awesome. I just got great news from YouTube, so that is absolutely amazing. Let's see. Kingdom, how are you? How are you? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Um, I got some rest and I'm feeling good. And my friend bought me some glasses. I was like, oh, I love changing them up. They're all over the place, but I love them. And I said, oh, okay, I love it. I love it. I wouldn't have picked this myself, but hey, okay now. I'm always up to trying something new. Hey, Vanessa, how are you today, love? How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Vanessa, I got a question. Oh, you beat me to it. How did you know? I was gonna ask. Listen, I got some chai tea because, guys, I'm telling you, I don't know about any. Listen, when I tell you I said I was going to make a TikTok on how I make my chai tea. There's no alcohol in it. I'm not a big drinker. I have to be in the mood. But listen, I just love chai tea. And this is cold, but it's okay because it has all the goodness inside, all those little cinnamon and clove and all that good stuff. And I just love it. I am like addicted, seriously addicted to chai. And then it's that time of year where you like all those spices. So yeah. But Kingdom, how are you? Let me get myself situated here. So, hey, Wilsons, how are you? Wilson says, hello, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you stopped by. Really, really excited about that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Vanessa says, Vanessa, 1, 2, 3. 3 days of going no contact. Vanessa, how does it feel? How does it feel? I want to know. How does it feel? Does it feel Because I'm amazed. I feel amazed for you. I'm like, I want to get up and do my little dance. Let me get up and do my little dance for y'all because you don't even know. Listen, we're going to do our little dance. Let's do a shake, 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 shake. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Y'all got Vanessa, you got me shaking and dancing. I'm loving it. I'm doing that day 3, no contact. Ooh, oh yes, honey. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I am in love. I'm loving it. It is music to my ears. And yes, we're going to keep going. And are you writing in that list? Are you writing in that list? You know, when you think of something like, it doesn't have to be little small things, but those things that just stick out. Come on, let's do it. Write it in. And if you get tempted, you know, like we said, run over to that calendar, honey. Walk with it, talk with it, do whatever you got to do with it. But listen, we are not calling, we're not making any calls. We're not calling at all. So, yes. Let's see. Hey, Mia. How are you, love? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, I'm so happy everybody is coming in today. Friday. Mia says, hello, Treasure Kingdoms. How are you today? I pray doing very good and all is well with you. It's Friday. The weather here in Southwest Florida, because, you know, we get a lot of hot weather. So when it's nice outside and I can put on my little cute sweaters or my little, I don't want to go over a jacket though. I'm not going to a coat. We not doing that. Yesterday I went out, I had a little hoodie on and I listen, perfect for me. This is perfect. The air gets turned off because it's always running. So I'm great. The weather is good. God is amazing. So yes, everything is good. Thank you for asking. Vanessa says, my son is hard work, but I don't have a desire to contact the NARC. Yeah, we're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out with him. You know, did you think about the music thing that I talked about yesterday? I think it was yesterday. You know, consider that. Think about that. Go to him and talk to him and say, you know, what do you think about writing songs? How would you feel about that? How would you feel about going on YouTube and listening to beats and just writing songs over that? Encourage that, right? Or encourage him to make beats for himself. That I think would change the trajectory of everything. I really do think that. But you know your son better than I do, so just figure out something that he absolutely loves. Let him know the more that he pours into it, the more that he shows interest in it, and that it helps him to do better and to behave better and to get his mind right. Let him know that you are going to support him 1000%. So that's what we're focusing on. That's what we're doing. Okay. Let's see. The Wilson says, Vanessa got that power back, child. Okay. That part right there sure did, because she's taking her power back by not contacting him, even though we know we want to call them. And when she's calling, I already know. She doesn't even have to tell me. I already know. She's not calling to say, hey, how you doing? What's going on? She's calling to say, you good for nothing, rotten, so-and-so. You think I should be taking care of this child by myself? How dare you walk away from your responsibilities? I already know. And getting herself all worked up. But you know what? She can preach that and she can say that over and over and over again. The writing is on the wall, that he's not going to change. So yeah, Vanessa, we are taking our power back. That's what we doing. Okay. Yes. Vanessa says it feels great. I'm focused on my life. There you go. There you go. I am loving it. Vanessa says thank you. Thank you for the dance, LOL. I'm feeling so much better going no contact with the NARC. Exactly. But this one's gonna last. This one is gonna last. Absolutely, for sure. Sorry, I think my daughter is texting. Hold on. Okay, yeah. So yeah, so we full steam ahead. Full steam ahead. Positive, positive, positive. We're keeping in our lane, and our lane is looking that way, not looking back, not trying to call them, not trying to preach to them about what their responsibility is in doing the right thing, or being a good dad, or being a good mother, whatever that is. When it's not our job anymore, it's not our responsibility, and it's not our job. Let's see. Vanessa says, thank you, Wilsons. Yep. Mia says, that's good to hear. God is so good. Happy you are able to enjoy the sunshine state. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Because you know what? When it gets hot, it's hot, honey. You got to run for the hills and put that air on. So, yeah. Yep. But thank you. Mia says, Wilson's greetings to you. Yep. Wilson is saying, hey, Mia. She said, in love. I love it. So today, guys, let's get into it. Let's get into it. I said, you know what? I've been sitting on the couch. I try to change up. I said, you know what? We're going to put some calming, because we're going to need some calming for the conversation that we about to have today. We going to need it. We are absolutely going to need it today, because what kingdom, the flying monkeys. The flying monkeys, the audacity of these people who know absolutely nothing about what has transpired in the four walls, or what has really transpired at the workplace, or whatever that is, because we know that narcissists are always the victim. And that even though they're the ones that stir the pot, even though they're the ones that get things going, they always make it that they're the victim. Woe is me. These terrible things happened to me. This person did this to me. And then they get these people who are absolutely clueless. And this is the thing that it brings Shaniqua out. It brings Shaniqua out. What really irritates me, what really gets my wigs twisted, what really gets under my skin is, you don't know anything about anything, but you have made a decision to somehow, some way come in, and all of a sudden you're Captain Saver victim, according to the narcissist. You're Captain Saver victim because you believe everything that this person is saying. And instead of staying in their lane and minding their business and saying, I'm sorry that happened to you, to the narcissist, sorry that happened to you, sorry that you experienced that. And, how can I do to let's move forward, let's push ahead, let's think positive. They don't do that. They somehow in their minds say, I'm going to get back at that person for you. I'm going to do your dirty work. Everything that you should have did, this is how I think the flying monkeys, including new supplies, some of them, their mindset is like, oh no, they did what? Now, mind you, they don't know anything about anything, but they jump on these people's bandwagon. The narcissist is the puppeteer to get these people to do their dirty work for them. Some of the flying monkeys can make your life a living hell. They will hoover you. I call it stalking, but In narcissism, they call it hoovering. They will fly. They will fly. They are flying. They will drive by your home. They will drive by your work. They will call your job and make up stories and lies and try to get you fired. These people are absolute. They're just as disgusting as the narcissist. You don't know anything. You only know what this person has told you. You didn't experience it yourself. Stay in your lane, mind your business. If you want to be supportive, quote unquote, be supportive. But don't go after someone that you don't know anything about. You don't know if that story is correct. You don't know if there's any truth to that story at all. But they don't do that. They hey, here's the question. Are flying monkeys, are they narcissists also? Is that a possibility? I never thought about that, but is that a possibility? Is it a possibility that these people also are narcissists? Because what kind of person coming in not knowing, you only know, my mother always says, I love this lady. She has so much wisdom. My mother always says there's 3 sides to a story. 3 sides. That person's side, the other person's side, and somewhere in the middle is the truth. Somewhere in the middle is the truth. Now, we know when we're dealing with narcissists, there's probably 2% truth. But if you didn't firsthand see what they're telling you that they experienced, it's not your issue. It's not their problem. It's not their responsibility to come in to take care of someone or do the narcissist's dirty work, but they take it upon themselves to do that. What is Kingdom? What's the reason? What is the reason why you guys think that these people decide that they're going to come in to save, according to them, save the narcissist and do the narcissist's dirty work? But I think a lot of it does have to do with the narcissist's manipulation. The narcissist's manipulation to, it's just sad. Very, very sad. The narcissist's manipulation to have these people run game on whoever the victim is. So tell me what you guys think. Let's see. The Wilson says, yet one flew. The Wilson says, one flew the coop yesterday and called me yesterday. I shook that sucker, then blocked him. Woo! Block party in effect, baby. Okay? We shouldn't even have to do that. We shouldn't. What is the reason? What is the reason why these people are the narcissists multiplied? What is the reason why they are not staying in their lane? What is the reason why they feel that it's their responsibility to listen to the narcissist and allow the narcissist to manipulate and control them to doing things, trying to get people fired, trying to hurt people in every way, shape, or form, trying to disrespect and disrupt people's lives? It doesn't make sense. Something doesn't add up here. It doesn't add up why these people do it. Vanessa says, I guess the narc thought I would have contacted him. It will never happen. I'm not having that devil devalue and laughing about me. Yep. I'm making every day on the calendar and it helps so much. I'm so glad. That is amazing, amazing news. Hey, Ebony, how are you today, love? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. Wilson says, it's been a year since the last call from the crude ball. Shaking my head. Yeah. Yeah. Um, what satisfaction does the flying monkeys get out of doing the narcissist's dirty work? What is that about? I could never understand that. I've always been the type of person that if you and someone else has a problem and I don't know the other person, it's not my responsibility to jump in and try to talk to the person or try to get the person fired or do dirty things to the person because I think that they were unfair to the other person. I've never done that. I don't know what you get out of that. That it's not your battle, first of all. What's wrong with just staying in your lane and being supportive if that's what it is? But I don't understand what is the issue with these people allowing this person to manipulate them to the point where they literally try to destroy people's lives. I don't understand. I don't understand it. If you guys can shed some light on that, yeah. But what is the reason why these flying monkeys take it upon themselves to do the narcissist's dirty work? What is the reason? Let's see. Mia is saying, hey, Ebony. Ebony is saying, hey, Mia. Mia says, personally, in my situation, they were... You know, it's funny that you say that. As I was getting dressed, I actually thought about that. I said, you know, it's probably a possibility. It's probably a possibility that they are sleeping with the narcissist. Yeah, yeah, yep. And probably more times than not, that is the case. Mia, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. And maybe they don't want, maybe in their mind they don't want the narcissist to go back to you, so they figure they'll do whatever they can to sever whatever that is. I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. If they're sleeping with the narcissist, go sleep with the narcissist, have a good time, enjoy yourself, do whatever you have to do. But why do you have to take time out of your busy day? Why do you have to take time out of your life to now go and try to destroy someone else? If you're sleeping with this person, have at it, move on, live your life, do what you have to do, and leave other people alone. But yes, I agree. I really do think that that has probably 99, 95, 95%, 98% of what that does have to do with it. So yeah, I completely agree. The Wilson says, I feel like they can get through to you if the narc, excuse me, they feel like they can get through to you if the narc can't. It's a power control as well. But they don't know the true story. They don't know the true story. And it's not even about them trying to communicate with you. Most of the time, they're lurking just like the narcissist. They're creepy just like the narcissist. They're doing all these things. They're not coming. A lot of times they don't even confront you. And if they do confront you, it's, because they're ready to throw the daggers at you and make it look like you're the problem. So it just does not add up. It just doesn't add up to me. But you may be onto something there for sure. Unbelievable. Vanessa says sometimes the flying monkeys are victims of abuse. Then But then I think sometimes the flying monkeys are jealous. So they are happy happy to participate in trying to ruin the other person's life. Well, that's a miserable soul. That's a miserable soul. That's a miserable soul, because you don't, most of the time they have no idea what's actually transpired. They're only listening to one side of the story. So no, they're not staying in their lane. They're not minding their own business. But you may be onto something as well. Vanessa says, definitely the flying monkeys can be the new supply. Mia and Vanessa, I I think you guys are onto something there, or they're trying. Oh, you know what I just thought of? Could it be that they're trying to secure their spot? Is that a possibility, that they're trying to secure their spot with the narcissist? They're trying to prove, hey, we can be Bonnie and Clyde. Hey, I'm your ride or die. Hey, whatever it is that you want me to do, I'm going to do it. Is it a possibility that these people could be trying to secure their spot with the narcissist because they think that the narcissist is the catch? They think that the narcissist is God's gift to men and women. Could it be? Could it be? And I just thought about that. Could it be that they are trying to secure their spot? Is that a possibility? What do you think about that? Wow. Wow. Let's see. Mia says the flying monkeys are getting lied to and promised whatever. Yep, the flying monkeys and the narcissists are all made from the same cloth. They are. They absolutely are. I agree with you on that one. I definitely agree with you on that one. Let's see. My daughter was supposed to text me. 1 second, guys. Sorry. So yeah, I think that is there. You are absolutely correct. They absolutely are cut from the same cloth. They really are. Let's see. Mia said, Vanessa, absolutely, they are jealous. They are. What I find amazing, sometimes people have to be careful what they wish for, because these people, and let's assume that they're trying to secure their spot. Let's assume that they are trying to get in the narcissist's good graces because they want to shoot their shot. They want to be the next supply. How is it that going after the old person, my mind is just trying to register. If you are wanting to secure your spot with someone, isn't it about you and that person? How does tearing someone down, trying to destroy someone, stalking someone, hoovering someone, tricking someone, doing these things to someone to hurt someone else, to hurt them, how does that equate to you and the narcissist? If you want to be with this narcissist person, you want to be with this great guy and this great girl, just do your thing and connect. But that's not what happens. The narcissist makes themselves 1000% the victim. They make it look like they're the ones who has been the perfect person in the entire thing, relationship, or whatever situation. And they really believe that this person is a catch. And if you think this person is a catch, then go catch it. Go catch it and see what it's like. But they don't do that. They waste a lot of time. They waste a lot of energy trying to destroy the old supply, which is really, really sad. Let's see. Mia says, oh, I read that. Vanessa says, if that's the case, the flying monkeys are welcome to the NARC. They are. So I don't know. They're welcome to the NARC. So I don't know what the wasted time and energy on tearing someone down and trying to destroy someone's life to make themselves look like the hero, to make themselves look good. That part is the part that I don't understand. Mia says they can enjoy the narc. Harem is clown. He's a clown, and they are jokers. You're absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. And are these flying monkeys? Because you know what I realize? There's always more than one. There's never just like one person. You know, for me, the flying monkeys were people that I've known for a long time. And I'm like, well, but you didn't live in the four walls with me and you don't know what I experienced. So why are you picking a side? Why don't you stay neutral, stay being a friend, and actually stay out of the relationship between the two of us and just remain friends with me and remain friends with him, and don't discuss with me or him what happened in the relationship. That's none of anybody's business. That's none of anyone's concern outside of the people who lived in that home. But that's not what they do. They don't do that. They pick, the narcissist gets these people to pick sides. I really believe, now that we put all the pieces together, I really do believe that they are sleeping with these people and they are just trying to show their loyalty to the narcissist. But if they do know you, they're losing a friend. They're losing a friend, and obviously they're picking a side. Even though they know nothing about it, they are picking a side. And so, hey, you would rather lose a friend for someone that you're not even sure if they're telling you the right story, if they're giving you the whole truth. And one thing I realized, if things don't add up, if it's not adding up, if it if it looks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, and it walks like a duck, it's a duck. So if the story is so far-fetched that it doesn't make sense, or stories, and it doesn't make sense, it's a possibility that it's a lie. I'm just saying, it's a possibility that it's a lie. But yes, so, and then Kingdom, as you guys come in, will you just hit the like button for me? I would really, really, really appreciate it. So yeah, Kingdom, what is going on? How is everybody doing? And what is the deal with these flying monkeys, and why do they inject themselves into places that they have no business injecting themselves? What are they getting out of it? What are they getting out of it from the narcissist? Is the narcissist paying them to do it? Is the narcissist giving them bedroom pleasure? Please. I think not. I think not. It just doesn't add up. It just does not add up why these people feel it's their responsibility to try to go after the other person, to destroy the other person. Stay in your lane, mind your business. It's not your battle. It's not your battle to fight. If the other person isn't fighting, then it's nobody's business to come in and fight. But we know that the underline is that these narcissists tell these stories that make themselves look like the old supply has done them so dirty and so wrong. The old supply has stolen from them. The old supply has taken their material things. The old supply has done all of these things to them. And that's what they do to get the sympathy from the flying monkeys and the new supply. So yeah, very, 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 very sick, satanic, and just ridiculous. And the Wilson says, right. Exactly. So yeah, so I just wanna I just wanna understand, and it could be that, they're trying to secure their own spot with this person. Um, there could be sleeping with this person, and they're just trying to make sure, is it more, but I always think, is it more than the just what we see from the surface? Is it possible that there is more to it? Is it possible that there's a hidden truth and there's a hidden story behind it that we know nothing about? Because we know that when we are dealing with narcissists and toxic people, there is always a twist to the story. There is always a like, a shocker. So, flying monkeys, do they get pleasure? Do they get pleasure out of trying to destroy the old supply, or damage the old supply, or do things to the old supply that just is completely distasteful? Is that it? Is that it? What? I'm just trying in my head to come up with all of these different scenarios, to knowing that if you're a good person and you and someone else friendship, relationship didn't work out, or you have a friend, you have a friend, and that friend relationship didn't work out, and the friend confides in you that things went left and it was sour. As a friend, is it your responsibility to go after the other person and try to destroy the other person? I'm just trying to make it make sense, and it's not adding up. Something is definitely not adding up. It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. I've never known or understand why someone, if I'm meeting someone and that person says, hey, my ex has done this to me, and my ex has done that to me, and some unfair things happen. Okay, I sympathize with you. I'm sorry that happened to you, but let's move forward. If you're out of that situation, just thank God. Let's just move forward. Don't go back in time. Don't keep going over it. Just figure out how you can move forward. That would be my suggestion. It wouldn't be for me to now step in and try to go after this person that they're saying has done them wrong. It had nothing to do with me. It just doesn't add something in this whole equation. 1 and 1 in this equation is not equaling 2. It's not. It's absolutely not. What is the reason why these people feel that it's their responsibility to go after whoever it is? It just doesn't add up. Let's see. Ebony says, I didn't deal with flying monkeys, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the FM goes to bat for the narc, not realizing that the narc is loyal to no one. So eventually the narc will turn on them. Ebony. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I can understand that. That's exactly what happens, because we already know no one's safe with the narcissist. Nobody is safe. No one is safe. No one's getting to in baseball. Hey, Corn, in baseball, when you go, what's that? The home base. No one's getting a home base. No one's safe. No one is safe to get to home base when it comes to a narcissist. No one, no one, no one, no one. I don't care what the relationship looks like today, currently. If that's who they are in their core, if that's who they are in their mentality is just, I gotta finish someone off before they finish me off. I gotta discard someone before they discard me. I gotta hurt someone before they hurt me. I gotta destroy someone before they destroy me, because that's how their mind works. And it's the same thing with every single person. There is no exceptions. No exceptions at all when it comes to a narcissist. Everybody can get it. You can get it. I can get it. They can get it. He can get it. She can get it. The mama can get it. The papa can get it. The brother can get it. The cousin can get it. The coworker can get it. The neighbor can get it. Everybody can get it. And you better believe, if you step on their toe, if you do something that they don't like, or if you if you stand up for yourself and you no longer decide that I'm not taking this abuse anymore and this is how it's going to go and things are going to change, you can get it too. And there's no exception to that. There's no exception. So yeah, that Ebony, you you are absolutely 1000% correct, and they can get it too. And the flying monkey is going to get it. That's a guarantee. The new supply, no matter how many they are, and the flying monkeys, if they step wrong, they're going to fall into the trap as well. If they don't do what they ask them to do, or they don't comply with what they want, they can get it too. But they're going to clean you out first. They're going to make sure that when they leave you, you are left drained and have absolutely nothing. This is what these people do. Corn says, blessings and good afternoon, Treasure Kingdoms family. I'm getting the PhD in this subject as well till this date. I understand that. So what's going on, Corn? Did anything happen recently? And then Corn is putting his hands over his eyes. Corn, I love you. And Wilson says, Ebony, you nailed it. You nailed it. Nailed it, nailed it, nailed it. Mia's saying, hey, Corn. Mia says, Ebony, yes, absolutely. Yep, Mia says, no loyalty to no one, not even themselves. Mia, you just nailed it again, too. Nailed it, nailed it. You and Ebony, nailed it. When I tell you no loyalty to no one, not even themselves, because if somebody loved themselves, they wouldn't go out of their way to hurt and harm people. They would dust themselves off. Yes, things happen to people that we have no control over. Bad things happen to us that we have no control over. But you move on. You figure out how to heal. You figure out how to move on with your life. You figure out what are the things that make you happy. You figure out, hey, moving forward, I have to see those red flags. I have to pay attention. I have to not ignore them. That's what the healing is. But they don't do that. They don't do that. They don't even love themselves. They don't even love themselves. And like Mia says, they're not even loyal to themselves. Because anybody that's loyal to themselves would be good to others. Hands down. Hands down, they would be good people to the neighbors, to their friends. And then these people are not loyal to anybody. Not anybody. The new supply, it's coming. It's coming. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Because meanwhile, while they're with the new supply, guess what they're doing? Guess what the narcissist is doing? And oh, this one is a big one. Those dating sites. Oh, they on that. They on the couch. Baby, can you fix me a drink? Or I'm feeling a little hungry. Will you make me something to eat? Okay, love you. Ooh, that one looked good. Oh, oh, yep, I'm gonna like that one. And they're on there. They're on there. They're on there. They're on the dating sites. They want the attention. They want the attention. They need the attention. And the dating sites is going to always give them some attention. So they're with someone and they're still shopping around. They're out in the supermarket and you're looking at the eggs or grabbing the milk. And while you're grabbing the milk, they're waving at the person down the aisle. This is what these people do. Sad, very sad. Let's see. Ebony says, my ex-narc played victim and painted his then wife to be the villain. If only I'd follow my gut. I'm gonna read that part again. If only I had followed my gut. Your gut is your intuition. Your gut is your discernment. Your gut is the God within you. If only I had followed my gut and reached out to her in the beginning, perhaps I would have saved myself the trauma and devastation. Yeah, because she would have told you a different story. She would have given you a completely different version. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. So sad. Corn says, what you're saying is how normal people, how normal people feel that new supply is toxic and narcissistic themselves. So it's the easy way that the specific supply to be the mediator, and spoken for the former narc. Okay. Yeah, because you were there. You were there when when the narcissist was doing all these violent and disgusting things to the other person. You were there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but But Corn, you're right. They all of a sudden have made themselves the spokesman for this person. Where were you? Who are you and where were you when it was going down? When it was going down, where were you? You were nowhere to be found. So now all of a sudden you're the advocate. Now all of a sudden you're the attorney. Now all of a sudden you're the spokesperson for this person, and you were nowhere to be found. If you don't go have several seats and mind your business, please mind your business, because you don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, they do. They all of a sudden they're the advocate. They're the advocate. Oh goodness, Corn is saying Mia. Hey, Vanessa says the flying monkeys are the new supply. Now, Vanessa, I'm gonna show my age right now. There used to be a show. Y'all know I love to laugh. There used to be a show called In Living Color. And on In Living Color, there was a lady, there was a character named Miss Bonita. And Miss Bonita's favorite line was, now I ain't one to gossip, but you ain't heard that from me. Vanessa, yes. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Vanessa says if the flying monkeys are the new supply, they have low self-esteem, and the narc will play on that fact. The flying monkeys should know right from wrong. I agree. And like Miss Bonita said, now I ain't one to gossip, but you ain't heard that from me. The flying monkeys are the new supply. The flying monkeys are the new supply. And I'm going to say it real loud for the people all the way in the back. all the way in the back of the stadium. The flying monkeys are the new supplies. Oh yes, oh yes. Mia says, Treasure, they would self-reflect instead of playing victim and blaming everyone else. Exactly, exactly. Corn says, just a normal meet up. Just a normal meet up in local market or store and excuse me, market and store, and the neighborhood is still the same, a bunch of ballheads. Corn, I can't with you. Where do you come up with these analogies? Oh my goodness, I can't with you. Oh my goodness, you know I love to laugh. Oh my goodness, I can't. Oh, Corn. Oh my goodness, I love it. Oh my goodness. Listen, like my mama said, we got to find humor, honey. We got to find humor because these people will make us go insane and try to make us go crazy. So, hey, if we can find jokes in this, hello, we got to. We have to. The Wilson says, boom. Boom shakalaka. Facts. I ain't hear that word in forever. Oh my goodness. Y'all got me crying. Boom shakalaka facts. They aren't loyal to themselves. Okay. That part right there. Exactly. Exactly correct. Ebony says, it's funny because my intellect knows that the narc is an equal opportunity demonic y'all. Oh my goodness, you nailed that one. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love that. Equal opportunity demonic parasite. Hello. Yet getting my heart to sync with the mind is a formidable task. Yep, my heart feels he won't do it to her. Ebony, look at my face. It is a guarantee that every person that comes into this person's life, they do the same thing. The only difference is each time it gets worse and worse and worse because they got to one up themselves. They got to one up you and they got to one up themselves at all times. That's a promise and that's a guarantee. Hey, Shay, can you tell her? Can you tell her? Can you let her know? Please. Oh my goodness. Listen. Okay. No, listen. He will. He absolutely will. He will do it to her. But listen, when he does it to her, what he did to you, that was boring. Look, my godmother's nephew has this thing. He goes, oh, that was nothing. I love it. He's like 7 years old. He says, that was nothing. I'll tell you the story. This little boy, held at 6, I think he was 6, it was like, no, kindergarten. How old are you in kindergarten? 5 or 6, right? 5 or 6. This little boy held the teacher and the class hostage. I'm not making this up. I swear. So when I saw him, I said, man, I said, why did you do that? He said, what did I do, miss? He said, what did I do? I said, godmother told me you held the teacher and the kids hostage. The little boy said, oh, that was kindergarten. Like, that was last year, but that was a long time ago. Oh, that was nothing. Oh, that was nothing. That was nothing. That's how they look at it. That was nothing. So they won up. They won up each time. Ebony, I'm letting you know, they won up the next one because that was boring and that was nothing. The last, what he did to you was nothing. Because what he does to the next person, oh, it's going to get uglier. I promise you that. You'll hear about it. You will hear about it. Vanessa says, from my experience, the narc's flying monkey male friend would contact me and would contact me, and I would think he was trying to help. Right. That's something we didn't talk about, that he was trying to help the situation, yet he and the narc were trying to destroy me. Exactly. Because that's how they come in, pretending to be so nice. Some of them, not all of them. Some of them will come in and pretend to be so nice, and they'll run back and tell the narcissist everything that you have going on. They'll run back and be the spokesman for the narcissist, and they're pretending to be the mediator. They're pretending to be the mediator, but in the meanwhile, they trying to sleep with the narcissist. They have an agenda and an objective for the narcissist or from the narcissist. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. And Shay is saying, hey, sister, and I get purple hearts. I love it. Hey, Miss Shay, I love you, honey. How you been? Shay said they always play as if their wife or ex-wife is the disordered one. Exactly. The disrespectful one, the defiant one, everything. Listen, the ex has done everything wrong. They have never done anything right. They have cheated on them. They've done all these things. That's what they do. Meanwhile, they're not telling you the story, the right story, and the right story is they're the ones. They're the problem. Hold on, let me text my daughter. Okay, sorry. Let's see. So, yep, I agree. And Shay is saying, hey, everyone. Shay said, right. Exactly. Mia is saying hi to Shay. And Shay is saying, hey, Mia. I love the purple hearts. It's so cute. Vanessa says, I have learned to listen to the red flags. This is what we're talking about moving forward. This is what we're talking about. I've learned to listen to the red flags because I would have saved myself years of pain. The narc isn't worth my time and my energy. Hello. Vanessa says, hey, Mia. Shay says, Vanessa, they stoop to the lowest level of low. Shay, you got that right. That is absolutely correct. There is no bottom. When it comes to narcissists, they don't have a threshold of how low they can really go. They really don't. And the Wilson says, don't nobody don't nobody talk about Miss Jenkins. Y'all got me laughing. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, exactly. And don't listen. I ain't one to gossip, but you ain't heard that from me. Okay? Exactly. I used to love that show. I used to absolutely love that show. Let me see here. Hold on. Chase says, facts. Facts, sister. Mia says, Vanessa, yes, the narcs were sleeping with male friends. Yeah, they do that. They do that. Male, if it's a female, they'll sleep with female. If it's a male, they'll sleep with male. So yeah, there is no boundary. Hey, Lawrence, how are you today? Lawrence says, good afternoon, beautiful peoples. Stop expecting these people to pour into you. Yep, with their empty cup. Yep, they can't give you what they never had. Lawrence, I love it. Awesome. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Wilson says, Lawrence, woo. Now that's a word. Exactly. He's absolutely correct. He is absolutely correct. Ebony says, I'm fighting the feeling that tells me he won, you lost. He used and outsmarted you. My confidence shattered. Oh. Especially when I keep calling for closure and he says you keep calling rejection. Yeah. Yeah, Ebony, we got to work on, just like with Vanessa, because you're never going to get closure. None of us will ever get closure. So we're not going to get closure from them. We have to get it from God. And the more we call them, the more we give them the power, the more that we let them know. They want to hear us crying. They want to hear us upset. They want to hear us shattered. They want to hear us just completely torn. They get joy out of knowing that they've hurt us. It's sad and it's satanic, but that's how their minds work. So we're going to work on and work with you so that you feel, you understand that that was a lesson for moving forward and what lessons you can get out of that. And like, Lawrence just said, we can't expect someone who can't pour into us and won't pour into us to pour into us because they're empty. So he said it absolutely correct. But we're going to work on that, okay, honey? Vanessa says the narc told me last week that he hated me and my son is no longer his son. He better not contact me again. And he will, though, but it's up to you. You hold the power. So, yeah. And I'm so sorry that he would even repeat that, even speak that out of his mouth. He's very disrespectful. Mia says, Vanessa, greetings to you. Ebony is saying, hey, Lawrence, bullseye. Yep. Hey, Violet, you made it to a live. How are you, honey? Shay said the narc in my life hung up when I called him to inform him I had to rush my son who was having a major allergic reaction to the hospital. They are horrible parents and fake love. Well, Shay, I'm so sorry about that, but is your son okay now? When did that happen? And I'm sorry that he did that to you. That is just, oh, they are they don't love the kids, guys. I'm telling you, they don't love the kids. If you have kids with them, they don't love the kids. They do not love the kids at all. And if you don't have kids with these people, be very grateful and thankful. And I don't know how else to say it. And it is a fake love. It really is. It's not a real love, because any parent who, especially if the other parent is not in the home, and the other parent is calling to tell you that his or her child is being rushed to the hospital, my question would be, what hospital are you going to? I'm meeting you there. But remember, it's not about the kids. It's about hurting us. It's about hurting the parents, the other parent. That's where their mindset is. That his reaction was to hurt you. His reaction was to get, when I tell you, to your core, get you in your core. And I'm so sorry about that, Shay. And Shay says, and yes, it gets worse and worse. And it does. It really does. That's why we have to detach ourselves. And I don't know, Shay, you'll have to tell me how old your son is. And I hope that your son is okay. And I'm so sorry that happened to you. That is absolutely disrespectful and disgusting. Mia says, Lawrence, greetings to you. Vanessa says, I can't believe I could ever allow that low life to devalue me. Yeah. Let's see. Ebony says, Vanessa, yes. Lawrence says, good afternoon, Mia. Ebony is saying hi to Lawrence. Shay said, it's truly demonic. It really is. It really is. It's disrespectful. Where is the love? Where is the love for your child? Forget that you hate us so much. Where is the love and the respect for your child? Where is the caring and the compassion for your own child? It just doesn't add up. It just is so, like Shay says, very demonic, very, very demonic. Lawrence says, Vanessa, sometimes people's rejection is God's protection. Amen to that. God has a plan, and your well-being is his importance. Be careful of people who don't have your highest good in mind. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. Ebony says, well, I almost died, so I don't know what would be worse than that. Drop me and never look back. Truly cold and sadistic. He went from partially salvating over me to unaliving my mind and emotions. Yeah, because this is what these people get. I want you guys to hear me loud and clear. They get joy. They get joy out of that. They get joy. They kick their feet up. There used to be a show called Rock, and Rock used to do this thing, and I used to love it. He would kick his heels to the side and jump up and kick his heels to the side. And I always tried to do it, but I could never do it. But it's like that woohoo, and you click. That's what they're doing. They jump up and they click their heels to the side, and they just absolutely love that they tear you down emotionally, spiritually, financially, verbally, physically, all of the E's. That's what they thrive for. That's what they look for. That's what they want. Corin is saying, what's going on, Lawrence, my friend? Vanessa says, hey, Lawrence, you're so right. People's rejection is God's protection. God bless you. Lawrence is 1,000% correct. Let's see. Ebony says, honey, once he said that, you keep calling, I never called back. Yep. Yeah, what he was saying was, you again? I thought I got rid of you, but you keep calling, you won't leave me alone. And I'm telling you, I'm almost guaranteeing you that he was saying that because someone else was listening. He could have easily not picked up the phone if he didn't want to, quote unquote, talk to you. But he wanted to tell or show someone that was around him, hey, look, she's still calling me. They get a high off of that. They get a high off of that. It's the sickest thing in the world. Absolutely disgusting. That was a disgusting thing to say. Yep, and added insult to injury. Yes, they intentionally don't give you closure. They're not going to give you. They're never going to get closure because they're always going to figure out, regardless of what they did in the end. Maybe 10 years down the line, they're always going to figure out, hey, I didn't give them the closure, so I can always sneak back in. Yeah, that's how their minds work. Vanessa says it's better to get closure from God, yep, than the narc, because they like to play games. I wanted closure from the narc, but now I don't need anything from the narc. We're never going to get closure from these people, guys. Never. So if we're looking for it, it'll be a cold day in hell. It'll be a cold day in hell, and then you still ain't going to get it. Still not going to get it. They're never going to give it to you. One, that would mean taking accountability and responsibility for the things that they've done. They're never going to do that. So none of us, not one of us is ever going to get closure. And if you get closure, if you get an apology of any sort, it's because they have an agenda. They have an agenda. They want something from you. They want to use and abuse you, or they just want to circle back. That's all that is about. Vanessa says, oh, I read that. Sorry. Cohen says, Vanessa, he only said that because he's probably heard those things from his narcissistic parent. Yep, and that's just a reflection of the inner trauma he's facing that he needs therapy for. Yep, mirror reflect. Corn, exactly, exactly. Lawrence says, Ebony, do you realize how much God loves you? Do you realize how much God loves you? If God is for you, no one can be against you. The healing process takes time, but Ebony, I guarantee you, once you go through it, go through go through the phase, you will be stronger. Yes, I agree. 1000%. Yes, Lawrence. Yes. Vanessa says, hey, Corn. Ebony said he looked like dad of the year based on my observation. Well, they always pretend that. That's all fake. That is all fake. That's what confused me. When when it's in his best interest to make himself look like the good parent, that's what they do. And then when they at whatever that moment that they're done doing that they don't even know what's going on with the kids, and they don't know anything about the kids, and they could care less. But that was all fake. It's all fake, completely fake. Maybe it was a show for me. It was. I don't know. It absolutely was. It absolutely was. It was all fake. Lawrence says, "What's up, my brother?" I love it. Let's see. Ebony said, "Thank you so much, Lawrence. Yes, God is crazy about me. Yes, He is. Yes." Shay says, "Sorry, I had a phone call. The saddest thing is the kids love, yeah, the narcissistic parent dearly. To watch a child not be priority to a parent is devastating. It is. It really is. Those spirits hate everyone. They really do. Kids, and a lot of it, I thought about this the other day. A lot of it has to do with they're jealous of the kids. They're jealous of even their children. It is the sickest thing in the world, but they're even jealous of their own children, because how dare you pay attention to the kids and not them? How dare you take care of the kids and not them? How dare you cater to the kids and not them? Even though at the moment maybe the child got a cut or something traumatic has happened, or they got hurt in some way, it doesn't matter. It's that you're not paying attention to them. Excuse me, it's one of the sickest things in the world. It really is. Shay says, yes, Corn, I agree about the mirror effect. Yep. Corn says, Shay, same thing with Vanessa. Yep. Your narc is only reflecting the things that's done, that's been done to them. They channel those emotions internally, juggling them in and out of their minds, repeating the same cycle over and over and over again. That is absolutely correct. Shay said, yes, Ebony, excuse me. Yes, Ebony, a show. They never experience true love, nor do they understand what love is. They really don't. They really don't. Shay is saying, Corn, yeah, with tears, yeah. Oh, Shay, is your son okay? Is everything okay with your son? And I'm so, 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 so sorry. That is just heartbreaking, absolutely heartbreaking. Wilson says, it's time to stop standing in the way of the narc's karma. Stand aside and let them reap what they sow. Whew, we are no one's shield but our own. Yeah, yep, Shay's. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Vanessa says, this thing is always jumping. Vanessa says, I don't need or want closure from the narc. I have the love of God, and I'm going to focus on my life. Corn says, my condolences and sympathy, but we're here for you. Yep, smile because you're loved. Yes. And then Vanessa Corn is saying, hi, Vanessa. Lawrence says, the closure is moving on and doing good for yourself. They hate to see you prosper. Yes, they do. Very, very, very envious and very jealous people. Yes. And guess what we gonna do? We're going to shine. We're going to prosper. We're going to heal. We're going to grow. We're going to support each other. We're going to help each other. We're going to do everything that they hate. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do everything that they hate because it's not about them. They want it to be about them, but it's not about them. It's not about them. It's about us healing. It's about us moving forward. It's about us getting our blessings. That's what it's about. And loving on our kids. Vanessa says the narc doesn't care about anybody. They don't. The Wilson says, Lawrence, yes. Yep. Ebony says, so this must be God. I just had an epiphany. I remember when I was talking about the process of loving your mate, he then said, what if I'm not capable? He was being honest. He was being very honest. It's just we don't hear it. We're not hearing it. We hear it, but we're not hearing it. We're not listening. But yeah, he was being very honest because he was telling you he's not capable of loving. And if he's not capable of loving you, he's not capable of loving himself. He's definitely not capable of loving the new supply either. I now believe he meant that. Yep, that was true. Excuse me. It absolutely was true. It really was. Shay says, God gives you the real closure. Yep, we were just talking about that. God gives you the real closure. He brings everything out and shows you what you missed. Yeah, I agree. Ebony says, yes, Shay. Shay says, my son is doing well. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thanks. Yep. Ebony says, it looked like he was giving his kids structure and teaching them to be well mannered. Well, he was doing it to the kids, but in the back of his mind, he was saying, I'm fooling her. Lord, I'm making myself look like a good parent. She has no idea that I don't give a dang about these kids, these stupid kids. That's how they talk to themselves. That's how they think. These kids are a disruption for me. They stopping me from doing what I want. They're a problem. These are the things that they how they look at kids. The children are a distraction to them. They're jealous, like I said, of the kids. They don't. There's no love for the kids at all. It's all fake and it's all pretend in front of someone else. That's all it's about. He even did affirmations with them while on FaceTime. Yeah, that was all fake too. With me in the evening, shaking my head. Con artist. Con. C-O-N. Con artist. Yes. 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%. Con artist to the third degree. Corn says, you're right, Lawrence, because it's all about the competition. But we must rise above all of that, bring the best. Excuse me. We must rise above all of that, bring the best and most beautiful light within us to the world. Raise our hands to heaven and shine. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shay says, shaking my head, Ebony, they truly are con artists. They really are. She's putting her hand on her head. Yep. They con artists to the third degree, honey. They really are. And here's the thing. They con everyone. They con everybody. Everybody is tricked. Everybody is like, what? When people realize, wait a minute, I got tricked and I got conned, they do it to everybody. No exemptions at all. I'm promising you that. There is no exemptions. The kids, it doesn't matter. Vanessa says, I'm glad I have gone no contact with the deadbeat baby daddy. He was really making me ill, and now I can think clear now. Exactly. Ebony says, Shay, I'm glad your son is doing well. Yes, me too. Vanessa says, hi, Shay, I'm glad that your son is feeling better. God bless you and your son. Yeah. And Shay says, thanks. Vanessa, thanks. Ebony says, if they're jealous, why was he seemingly so proud when I was studying for my law exam? Because he was looking at that as he was. Can I be honest? Is it okay if I'm honest? He was counting the checks, baby girl. He was counting the checks. He was going cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. They are very jealous. They pretend. It's all pretend. When it gets down to the nitty-gritty and you have to do things for your rearrange your schedule, they're jealous because you're not spending time with them. It's all fake. It's all fake. It's all fake. It may not look that way, but if you really sit down and take a look at it, it's because they're opportunists. They're opportunists, and they're looking. If you're going to law school and you were studying for your law exams, he was counting the checks. He was counting the checks. I'm so confused, y'all. LOL. That's what it is. That's what it is. He says he was proud of you, but he was counting it. He was counting the money, because they are absolutely. You said it. You said it earlier. They're con artists. They're complete con artists, and it's all a trick. It's all a trick. Violet says, "Thank you. You are so welcome, honey." Ebony says, I love this channel. Oh, we love you too. We love you too. Shay says, it became easier to accept once I realized the spirit behind the face of the darkness. Yep, I went into prayer mode nonstop and locked down more on obedience. Yeah, God is the way maker. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Amen. Corn says, when they say those types of things, their boldness sometimes throw us off because it's childish stuff that seems unbelievable because it's coming out of an adult person. Yeah. Yep. Shay says, yes, Corn. Vanessa says, the baby daddy pretended like he was a good dad. They all pretend. They all pretend. They all do that to his daughter by another mother. Yet he never told me that he had a son also by another mother, which he was absent in his life. Oh yeah, the stories never add up, guys. It never makes sense. It never does add up. When you're in it, it's you're like, that something's weird about that, or something strange. But then when you stand back and you really evaluate and you really look at everything, you realize, ooh, that didn't add up to that, and that was kind of strange, and that didn't make sense, and that comment was like a red flag, and ooh, that comment was telling me the truth. So you start adding things up, but you don't add it up while you're in it. Unfortunately, or maybe towards the end you will. But when you're out of it, it's like, oh my goodness, I get it now. And then especially when you know what the sickness is, then you really start adding things up. And you're like, okay, that equals that. And I understand. Now I understand why that was said. Now I understand why that was done. Yep. Corn says, as far as the kids, they're competing with themselves as well. Remember, we're dealing with 8 to 12-year-old kids. You gave them good. I say 2 to 5-year-old kids. Oh my goodness. 8 to 12-year-old. And we're dealing with 8 to 12-year-old child masquerading around in an adult body. They're in a zombie land on the fasting ride to hell. Fast ride to hell. Yep. Yep. Ebony says wowzers. Yep. Corn says yes, Ebony. Yes. So yes, guys, I'm gonna wrap up. Yeah, these we had a great conversation today. It was amazing. You guys made me laugh. We got some new perspectives, different way of thinking things, some epiphanies, which was awesome. So yeah, we accomplished a lot today. So guys, I love you. If you haven't hit the like button already, I just ask that you would do that. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support. I should appreciate you taking time out of your busy day. Mia says, thank you, Treasure Kingdoms. You are so welcome. Thank you, guys. Shay says, thanks for this live, sister. You are so welcome. You all get kisses today. Vanessa says, I enjoyed today's live. Thank you. Yeah, I enjoyed it too. It was awesome. So guys, have a great weekend. Remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to connect for a one-on-one coaching session, if you you'll send $10 to my Cash App. If you do $10, that'll give you 20 minutes. If you send $20, that'll give you 40 minutes, so it'll be doubled. And then if you want an hour, that just is the $30. And then you would just put your name and your phone number in the Cash App notes, and then I'll text you, and then we'll figure out what's a good day and good time for you. So I would love to connect with you on that. That would be awesome. Mia says, have a great day, everyone. Please, everyone, be blessed. Yes. Corn says she's the baby mom that's tired of the craziness. Yep, I think you're talking to Vanessa. Yep, that's tired of the craziness. And will give you the real scope on his bruised shoes behind, probably wearing those red I can't with you, Corn. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now don't even go there. Listen. Oh my goodness. Yes. Mia says, happy narc-free weekend. Yes. Lawrence says, this is for my females on the channel. Spiritual baths are important. Hot bath, water, olive oil, and salt. Salt, not much. Purify your surroundings and cleanse your mind, body, and soul. Amen. Yes. So I'm gonna go on TikTok. I'm gonna get a little bite to eat, and then I'm gonna go on TikTok maybe for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do on there yet, but just try to stay consistent on there as well. And it's the same as this channel, Treasure Kingdoms. No S on Treasure and S on Kingdoms. So if you get a chance, stop by. And I love you. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend. And I'll see you back on Monday. You guys are the light. You guys are the energy source. And remember that God loves you more than anything in this world. And I love you too. And I love each and every one of you. And the family is growing. And just truly grateful for each and every one of you. So you guys are so amazing. Mia says, have a great weekend, Treasure Kingdoms. Wilson says, have a great weekend and be safe. No contact, please. Hello. I love it. Guys, I love you. Have an awesome day. Enjoy your weekend. And I'll talk to you soon. I'll see you on Monday. If not, I'll see you on TikTok maybe in about 10, 15, 20 minutes. Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye, guys.